Alright, so awkward. Geoff and I are back. And here's the thing. I forgot to hit record when we came back to the bunker. So I didn't get a lot of Modus's explanation on the record. But that'll let me give the explanation. So let's go back to the posters, because I don't think any of that came through. Alright, nuclear keycards. We need to get one. We need to swipe one in a silo in order to actually do a launch. They are flying around Appalachia in automated convoys of a couple vertibots and a cargo bot. We could track one down with Modus's surveillance terminals. The launch codes. There's an elaborate cryptographic process that generates this code based on pieces carried by very devoted soldiers who are unfortunately all dead or scorched or ghouls. We've killed some of them as we've gone by, and they will drop code pieces and they will help us assemble the code for a given silo's code. Each silo, Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie, has its own code, and the code rotates every week. Now, an important part of the code is the cryptographic key, which unfortunately generates here in the bunker, and there's nothing here yet. It generates over the course of the week as the automated code-breaking terminals crack away at it. So it's a lot easier to manually solve the puzzle of the nuke launch, or of the launch code, towards the end of a week, because this resets on Tuesdays in Central US time. We have nothing right now, which isn't great. So we would be pretty much flying blind if we were trying to decrypt this on our own. Luckily, flying blind is what Geoff excels at. And there are a variety of third-party sites that crack the codes on the regular every week without waiting for the White Spring Bunker to solve it on its own. But here's what we're going to do. Geoff is just going to guess the launch code when we go do a silo. It'll be fine, I'm sure. And when we guess the code, I have confidence that with Geoff's 15 luck, we'll do just fine. But at some point, we will try and puzzle through the actual process. We'll probably get some of the information for it right here. But Geoff is going to rely on his dumb luck to actually enter the code when we get to the silo. Anyway, so we need a keycard. We need a code. The code's difficult to get. And the code regenerates every week. Right now we have no code. The automated silos. We need an escort from a soldier who is licensed to the... I'm just kidding, they're dead. There's a lot of deadly robots in there. We're going to need to fight them all. And then bombs will drop and stuff will happen. So that should take care of all of it. Now we can check out the archives. And I talked a bit about the types of flux that can generate from a nuke blast. Each plant type that's in the game will give a flux type when it is nuked. It will turn into a different type of plant. It'll be glowing in some very obvious way. You gather a bunch of those. You gather up some stabilizing materials that only drop from enemies within a nuke zone. And then you craft them at a chemistry bench and stabilize them. And then you use those stable fluxes to craft stuff. Stuff like the excellent shielded vault jumpsuit that we now wear. You can see it as the shielded lining mod. This took some cobalt flux that Geoff had picked up from a bunch of queen fights, basically. He did not gather the flux on his own. Trust me, he got it from the event. But as you can see now, our under armor gives us a nice little bit of damage resist, but it gives us strength, endurance, intelligence, and luck. So really, Geoff's luck is more like 17. 18. Alright, my bad. Alright, let's take a look at this archive terminal. Schematic archives. Prototype power armor. Okay, so this is how we learned to craft the XO1 armor. I forgot. It's been a long time since I've been down here. Schematics for experimental suit the members of the Joint Chiefs have been asking after. It's not even close to ready for prime time yet. It's technically functional. Sent a second copy along to the rig. That is the presidential rig. an oil rig located off the west coast of the US that features prominently in Fallout 2. I don't really know anything about it because I bounced hard off of Fallout 2. Alright, well, we got that. That's nice. And a bunch of lost data. Alright, data archives. Archive Ellen Santiago. Figuring out this code for Eckhart as the president's... Right, that's Agriculture Secretary Eckhart, who assumed the presidency after the war due to the line of succession being, well, pretty solidly nuked. Yeah. It's got a couple steps, broken down what we know, what we need to know below. Accessing the silo. Yep, you're the generals are the only ones who can get in. There's a promotion process, we did that. Missileer escort to be present. Well, they're not alive. We'll have to fight our way to the targeting computer. Great. Code pieces. 8 aides charged with lugging the Silo Alpha code piece transceivers on their backs. Found 6, and it's given us some answers and one big new question. Letter paired with its number, but 6 letters doesn't spell anything. I'll admit spelling wasn't my standout subject in school. The Ragnarsdottir boys were recess men. Spent half a night trying to reorder it into something hell Modus couldn't figure it out. The letters are coded. It's an encryption. Dispatch men to go over the archives in Sugar Grove. Didn't get anything. Next group is going to go over to Mama Dolce's. See if we missed anything the commies might have figured out. Found some kind of a password on one of the bodies that they never found a use for, which could be a lead. 4-party 651. Data lost. Tricking DEF CON. Got a nuclear keycard. Alright. If something goes wrong during launch, fat finger, you sneeze, whatever, rub shit's creek, and no one's been able to get a beat on a keycard convoy for a while now. Alright. System tasked with watching over the region doesn't think things are bad enough to warrant the convoys. This also explains why the DEF CON signage in the bunker has been slipping downwards. Oh, well, good news. We don't have to trick anything into raising the DEF CON because Scorchbeasts. Yeah, if they could get the Chinese robot factory at Mama Dolce's back up and running, because there's a Chinese secret Chinese, well, quote unquote, secret Chinese base underneath it. The folks in the bunker here knew about it. Yeah. Not thrilled at the prospect of putting Appalachia through hell just so we can finally win this war. Great. Thomas Eckhart, President. External research access. External research sites? Interesting. Containment scare. Escapee has been properly dealt with. We'll make sure there's not another one. Okay. I forget what that's for. Slaves. What? None of the members will take me seriously. We're slaves, Mr. Secretary. Someone running some tests. Can't believe stumbled upon conclusive evidence that we were trapped playing someone else's game. Virtual strategic solutions. Ah, right. The guy who thought everything was a simulation. This has been a popular theory since Fallout 76 came out. That the entire game is just, in lore, a simulation that we're all trapped in. Projection onto your brain. We're trapped and we have to break free. And this guy believes that we nuke a town in what appears to be China. That... God. Yeah. I don't like that lore interpretation just because it's dumb and it makes the entire game kind of pointless in a lore perspective, but... Sorry, Thomas, the idea of a preemptive strike was taken into consideration but dismissed outright. You shouldn't fear. We have things well in hand. Cool. Top secret. Kovac Muldoon. Grasp the... Systems reactor. Burning through fuel. Anti-detection systems using extra juice. 50 years out of it before it touches down. This is why the Kovac Muldoon doesn't feature into later Fallout games, I guess. Its reactor dies. Let's just hope Congress doesn't need more than 5 decades after the apocalypse to get things sorted out. Cool. Cabinet nuclear alarm logs. Oh. This is people who received the nuclear alert, and we're reporting to bunkers. Okay, President proceeded to presidential rig 02 maybe? Congressional bunker 02. A lot of contacts removed from list. That's weird. White Spring connection diagnostic logs. Oh, okay. This is connecting to the various enclave installations in the area. Poseidon oil rig being the one out west, Raven Rock being the one from Fallout 3. Whew, Raven Rock communication log. Right, this is where Modus talks to Zax, the insane AI at Raven Rock. Is it interesting? Yeah. Zax clearly had started to drift and display some clear intelligence and initiative of its own. Yep. Zax analyzes certain sections of the presidential biographies too slowly. Yeah, they're finding things interesting and they don't know why. It's probably fine. Okay, so we can track down information about the code encryption, and for that we're going to have to go to the Mama Dolce's plant in Morgantown. But we also need to get a key card. Nuclear keycard escort. What do we got?
No targets available at this time. Please try again later.
For real? There are none right now. Whoa, that's awkward. I don't suppose the second terminal will do anything?
Error. No targets available at this time.
Alright, we got
Please
nothing.
try again later.
So, I guess... Well, one thing we could do is we could bounce around to people's vendors and see if anybody's got a keycard for sale. Okay, 159. They'll show up under miscellaneous in the vendor listing. Anyway, I might bounce to some vendors real quick, and this will save us the effort of tracking down a vertibot, and because it's difficult to actually get to it. It'll show up on the map, but it'll be a moving dot, because of course it's flying. And this being an online game, its position is moving, whether or not you are going there. So by the time, let's say that the cargo bot is here, the quest marker is here. We want to fast travel to get to it. Well, we fast travel to Big Fred's barbecue shack. By the time we have finished fast traveling, cargo bot is moved to here. They are really hard to hunt down. Particularly if you're not particularly fast or accurate, which are two things that Geoff is not. So, I'm gonna hop around a bit, I think, and see if I can find a keycard at someone's vendor. That would be the kind of lucky strike that Geoff would get here. But otherwise, we'll pick back up at the Mama Dolce's food plant in Morgantown. I'm frustrated. It's been a couple days. Last thing you saw was me jumping off to see if I could find a nuclear keycard at someone's vendor. Then I got that stupid server bug again, where things could still hit me, but I couldn't deal any damage, and everything was terrible. So I honestly just took a couple days off from the game. I really, really hope that the next patch or hotfix or whatever Bethesda has up their sleeve fixes that, because that one is bad. But we have a new server, it's a new day. We're gonna look for a keycard. And this time it worked properly, and we now have the quest Hide and Seek and Destroy. So now we can look on the map and we can see that there's a cargo bot flying around the cranberry bog. It's just kind of over there. And we are going to try and catch it before it can fly away. Like I was talking about before, the problem with hunting one of these down is that it can be difficult to catch up to them on the map. This isn't a single player game. Okay, is it coming towards me yet? No. That's fine. We are going to do it like this. We're going to be in power armor, so we get some extra damage perks for our heavy weapons. Okay, due south. We'll be able to see it in the sky at some point kind of soon. Yeah, so, and then when I went to record tonight, the first 2 servers that I joined had all of their nuke silos, all of them had already been fired off. So that sucked. And if this server had not been fresh as far as the silos are concerned, I would have probably just called it a night and not bothered. Okay, I think we're getting close. I don't see it. Oh, it's tracking that way. Wait. Oh, hi. Hello? How about a harpoon? Would you mind coming a bit lower down, friend? Crap, does Geoff have anything for this situation? This might have more range. I don't know that it has more range. Okay, so here's the problem with not being on a character that can, like, hunt at long range effectively, like my main character, which is a rifle user, a sniper. These bastards fly up real high. There we go. Oh my god, but then they just frickin' boost it into hyperspeed. Oh, come on. Come on, you jerk. Fly back, you coward. This is part of why when anybody in our group is looking for a nuclear keycard, we just kinda... If you have one and one happens to land near you, you tell everybody so that everybody can... Oh, hi. You're a random settler. So that everybody can come get one, because they're such a pain to hunt down. They fly upsettingly fast. Okay, maybe if I tag your escort. Yeah, the range on this thing is just garbage compared to anything that I'm used to. Okay, you. Okay, you see the trails of smoke. We have damaged some of its motors. Oh, we're heading towards the abandoned Bogtown workshop. That'll be great. I'm sure nothing is here that will... Oh, nothing's actually here. Lucky Geoff. I mean, always Lucky Geoff, but once again, Lucky Geoff. Alright. So if you use VATS, what you can do is just take down each of the... Okay, you are going to be a problem, aren't you? I need you to leave me alone. But you can target the motors on it, and it becomes way easier to, one, catch up with them. Come on. First I'm gonna put you in the ground. It's gonna land on my head. It's gonna kinda derp, and then... a major problem in Fallout 4, which is one of the games that I went back to in my fit of frustration, was that enemy vertebrates had a bad habit of just kind of landing on you when they exploded, and then that alone could kill you. And it was always a bummer to finally bring down an enemy vertebrate, and then it just frickin' lands on you and you die. There we go. Alright, well. Cargo bot kind of disintegrated there.
Unauthorized access of secure transport container.
Alright, we have a key card. We have a key card.
Detonation in 5 minutes.
Yes.
Unless valid cancellation code.
Yeah, so when one of these gets brought down, it's 5 minutes until it just explodes. So that's why when we bring one down, we're like, hey, who needs a key card? Everyone come over here and put your key card off the thing, because there will be one in there for everybody. It is instanced in that manner. We are gonna claim this workshop and just hang out for a sec. The next thing that we're gonna do is we are going to track down information about the decrypting process, and for that we're going to need to go to Mama Dolce's food processing, which, as was not so much hinted at, but just explained in the archives in the bunker, it's actually a secret communist base directly underneath it, monitoring what's going on in Appalachia. And I think it's actually part of what caused people inside the bunker to go a little nuts and think all of this was a simulation. But the simulation part is not our problem right now. We are just going to go straight up here and poke around in their system. That is a picture of a dead ant that I took at some point. Must have been for a Pioneer Scout badge, because that's a crap picture otherwise. Oh well. Alright. Here we are at Mama Dolce's. Rocking our fruit hat, our Raider power armor. Now, it's not so much in the factory. Oh, hi.
Right there, bro. And identify yourself.
Bow.
Citizen.
Boop.
Will not be harmed. Alarm. Standing.
Yeah, false alarm. So there's a secret entrance in the exhaust tubes. And there's a rad roach that always is annoying right there.
Step into the
But
open
if you do the event Feed the People here a lot, it's very easy to pick up a manager's key card from the office inside Mama Dolce's food processing plant. And now we can enter intelligence base. So in here we should be able to find information about the silo codes. Harpoon gun of justice. And we already made our harpoons back. Good. But yeah. Excuse me? Rude. So it was nice to hop back into Fallout 4 for a minute, but I'm not giving up on this game. I'm not. Like, I like it here. Basically, I'm committed. I'm committed to this being a good idea in general. But just, that server bug is just killing me. There we go. Alright. Notice all personnel. Placed in invisible, no warning prior to bombs. Party leaders are all dead and we're functioning independently. We can now abandon our posts. Okay. We're far behind enemy lines. We're not gonna make it. Yep. Remain here, work together. Cool. Security procedures. Openly display badges, no unauthorized entry, personnel subject to search. Detain and interrogate subjects before applying deadly force. Oh, well. Shipment status. Assault rifles. Okay, stealth armor. They didn't get stealth armor. They got some officer swords. I already blew up the turrets. Whoops. And I do not intend to defend the bog town. Not much point to that for me right now. This place is going to be full of liberators. Like that guy. VATS with a harpoon gun is hilarious. Geoff isn't really spec'd for VATS in any meaningful way, but it's still fun. Oh, hi. Again, a reminder of what makes the harpoons work is that because I have the flechettes mod on it, it means that they are more likely to be recoverable after they've been stuck into an enemy. Oh. God, it climbed up the bunk bed. Alright. Wait, I heard the sound of a bobblehead. thought I heard the sound of a bobblehead. I did, okay. I hear it. It's like right... Aha! Perception bobblehead. Yeah, so it has flechettes, which means that if I were to just fire the harpoon gun at something, it'd be more likely that I could recover the harpoon from the body afterwards. When it gets explosive, that means that I think it's like it's ray casting more hit lines or something. Oh, okay, this is a way to get way to get some things on the map, but something we don't already know about. It's got the missile silo locations, but like we know that. I know where those are. Geoff doesn't really know where they are in particular, but all right. Anybody else want some? You do. Liberators, no match for an explosive harpoon gun. And yeah, it's definitely one of the reasons that explosive harpoon guns don't drop anymore. Also because they don't really make a lot of sense. I mean, they make about as much sense as the explosive laser weapons that used to drop. I don't have the ID card for that, but I think this is just a supply room. I still hear more of them. Hello? Hello. Okay, well, using the harpoon gun on the rad roach might have been a bit overkill. But that's fine. Hello. I still hear one. It's somewhere in here there is a terminal that has the information we need. Okay. An iBot can go straight to hell, and it did. And there hasn't been anything down here resembling a boss. Sometimes I think there was like a gutsy that would be down here sometimes that would be at least a little in a bit of trouble. I still hear a Liberator walking around somewhere, but I think it might be on the floor above here? Oh no. Found him. Yeah, like I should not be getting 6 harpoons back from that. Looks like more just general equipment. Oh, maybe I can unlock the door with this. Nope. Alright, well, not a big deal. Geoff will just walk away from that. Yeah, Protectron. Oh, I bet I could release the Protectron with that. I think I saw one back here. Yeah, terminal. Waste disposal. Oh. Cool. Oh, right, we got a special password. Terminal, what was that? Base established, other agents are off working their real toys. Parties maps are off a fair bit on the actual location. Make sure you get all more accurate coordinates. Rumors about them being massive factories are unfounded thus far. If anything, these are far less advanced than the ones on the west coast. Oh, well. About that. Direct surveillance, little no fruit. Visitors infrequent to the point we believe these sites may have been mothballed or be decoys. Confirm the community. It is our personal conclusion that the direction of Operation Trinitite should be adjusted. Contact we established among the local populace seems to indicate that the rumors we heard were false. The whispers of Appalachian factory cities must have been referring to nearby Watoga, which does appear rife with useful technology. My personal suggestion that we shift over to there. Encryption method of the American launch codes. Pilot program to break them up into multiple parts with a letter paired to each number of the launch code. Yep. Spelling the English word will tell you the order of the numbers in the code, but the letters were encrypted using a technique called a keyword cipher, where the letters are transposed for others in a variant alphabet. How this keyword is determined or where it's acquired, we're still unsure, but it seemed too valuable a find not to share. So, the problem with that keyword, like I think I said before, is that the only way we can get that is from the bunker under the White Spring. So we're going to go back and take at what Modus has come up with so far, because basically Modus is working to crack the keyword over the course of a week. And we're near the end of a week as far as the game is concerned. So it might be close enough to done. Like I said, we will probably do this puzzle in full sometime that is not right now. Because like I said, and oh cool, I've got the bug going where you don't get load screens. You just get a still image of whatever you were looking at when you started a transition. Oh, having a rough week here, aren't you, 76? A lot of dead robots again. There's always dead robots in the White Spring. Okay, so things about these keywords is that, yeah, okay, because they're about a variant alphabet, they can't repeat any words. So like, this could be blaspheming. Yeah, because the M-I-N-G wouldn't repeat anything.
Deceased spotted. Time of death recorded.
Yeah, there's a lot of dead robots in here, y'all. You probably should have noticed that. So that is how the puzzle would normally work. In this case, I would probably work with this one, because this is, yeah, it's been a while since I've done this. I will go through this again at some point with Geoff, but for right now, I'm probably going to go with Geoff's blind luck approach. So that means our next step is actually going into a silo, and I guess make sure that there's enough people on this server that we could reasonably do a Scorchbeast Queen fight. Here, level 128, 31, 21. Ooh, okay, well we have some level 100 people. InfoWars. Oh, I should just nuke them. 11, 200, 301 and 198. Alright, yeah, this server would work. We will go to Site Alpha, probably, because we've been there? Yeah, we've been here. And we'll try to barge our way in. This will be exciting. With pretty much all my other characters, raiding a silo is basically a foregone conclusion. Like, my primary characters are all solid enough that they can do it without much trouble. There's always a Yao Guai that spawns over here. Maybe not today. Maybe there's no Yao Guai today, or it's behind a bush. It is probably behind a bush or something. Oh right, there's, right. I don't need to play that. That is the holotape for where the Overseer scolds you for launching a nuke at a thing. As you can explain to her, we kind of needed to do it to fight the Scorched. So this is a nuke silo. Welcome to Missile Silo Alpha. The layout inside all three nuke silos is unfortunately the same, so that's slightly disappointing. But it also means that, let's say, one of the silos is on cooldown, you aren't forced into one whose layout you hate. You can always check the state of the missile silos with the holotape that you get from one of the earlier parts of the Enclave quest. So all three of these are open. I still don't care about the Bog Town. So the first thing is we need to get past this laser grid. We've got a quest icon pointing towards there. We basically need to... Aha! Hello. Oh, turrets. Okay. A thing that's nice about nuke silos is that sometimes you don't have to fight the turrets, because essentially these zones are so complicated that the game kind of sort of starts to break down on its own. And one of the most frequent ways we see that is that all of the turrets will self-destruct the moment you enter for no apparent reason, which is a whole lot of fun. I mean that seriously. Anytime you see a nuke silo where the turrets are all dead already, it's your lucky day. Have fun. Oh, hi. You're here. You're here too. So there's a lot of robots in these. A lot of robots. Oh, hi. How much ammo do we have for this? 6,500. That's probably enough. So in order to get past the laser grid, we have to register with the security system. And the easiest way to do that is to get a biometric ID card. And for that, we need a scan of Geoff's biometric data. And we can get one in this scanner. I've done this a lot. I've completely lost track of the number of times that I have run a nuke silo. And, you know, I'm pretty good at them at this point, I like to think. There's a, you know, there's a method to them. But right now, we're looking for that. We need to find an old card so we can wipe it and put the biometric data that we just got for Geoff on there.
Do not make any further escape.
Alright. Oh, that projectron's gonna explode because I broke its limbs or something. Let's stay away from that. Yeah, and not get caught at the very edge of the blast like that one time, which sucked. Alright, so we come over here to the handy ID card eraser, and we crack open the terminal that can make us a new ID card. We take the blank one that we just made, we use Geoff's ID from the scanner, or Geoff's, you know, his biometric data, and we go to register. But first we try to get that pie in the machine. I am not joining a team with someone named InfoWars. They can go straight to hell. I would seriously nuke their camp if I wasn't doing this for a purpose right now. Now we go over here, we swipe our card, and we ignore the turrets that start shooting us. Oh my god.
Now constructing additional security units.
Jesus, I thought that was an Assaultron. It was not an Assaultron, it was a guy who may also be trying to do this.
Key card detected. Proceed to the control
So
with your nuclear key card.
that's interesting. I don't know that we like that. Hey, turret. Oh. Thank you, subtitles. There's an Assaultron Dominator somewhere nearby. It's there. I found it. I found it. Wait. The hell's shot me? Oh, you. Oh my god. Woo! 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 We got too close to our own harpoon gun. Okay. That's great. I'm so glad that I've got security for the entire silo on me already. It probably didn't help that that other guy joined and then respawned a bunch of stuff. Alright. So there's a Dominator behind this door.
No quarter.
And now it's on the ground. We did it. We shot its legs off.
You are
Get wrecked. good news here is that Geoff's harpoon gun is really good. I mean, until we have to repair it, but we have 12 improved repair kits from all of the queen fights that we've done already, so that's nice. I don't know if this guy who's in here will help us or hinder us, to be honest. It's pretty normal. Well, I wouldn't say it's super common, but people will try to snipe nuke silos from people, which is by and large a total dick move, and anybody who does it sucks. But it happens. So it'd be like, I go through and do all the work, and that dude in the stealth armor pops in and just launches the nuke at the very end. So now we have to get through the reactor room. And the problem with the reactor room is that it is melting down. Like yeah, there's a breach.
Reactor breach detected. Security lockdown initiated. Bulkhead doors have sealed to limit contamination. Engineering team,
Now,
proceed to the reactor control station.
there is a way
Initiate repairs.
to bypass this segment of the silo, but we won't be doing that. Because where would be the fun in that? All right. There's an Assaultron over there. That's great. Oh, and a turret right there. Missed that. Where'd the Assaultron go, though? That's never a good sentence. Okay. You. Whoop! Okay, found it. It's over there. Follow the face laser. Ow! Why are you still face lasering? Okay, you should be doing something different by now. Like, anything.
Scanners detecting sentient life.
Ow. Ow. That's bad. That's all very bad. That's much better. Okay. So it makes sense to prioritize clearing out this room before going any further. There's a bunch of turrets to break. Yep, like those over there. But we have to resolve the security lockdown that's happening here in order to get past the reactor. Good news is we're going to level up in a second. And part of the annoyance with this segment of the silo is that I mean, you're in a very highly irradiated zone. You pretty much either need to be in power armor or in like a hazmat suit, in which case you'll have no damage resistance, or the stealth armor. The stealth armor from the Settler quest line is very helpful for that. And yeah, we leveled up, and I'm just kind of talking over the chaos that's unfolding in here because, you know, Geoff isn't super worried about it, if we're being honest here. I mean, these turrets will shred me for sure. Alright, something else was shooting me though. It's that. Wherever that's coming from. Oh, you. Get wrecked. Oh, hi. Now you can go straight to hell. Sorry, my mouse sensitivity is a little weird after being in Fallout 4. Alright, I think that's all the turrets down, and the turrets will be the main obstacle to our continued progress through this bit. So there's a security terminal over here. Reactor control terminal. What we need to do is shut down the reactors. That's easy. That's easy. Okay.
Reactor shutdown initiated.
Oh, but it's still dangerous in here.
Engineering credentials
Right, so
failed. Please stand by for security inspection.
we don't have any security credentials. Instead, what we need to do,
Incident in the reactor
we need
area.
to repair pipes so that the system can shut down properly, because it knows that things are damaged. It's not safe to shut down right now. And I think that guy might be helping. Either they're... I don't know that they're helping because they're not fixing any pipes. They might just be running through. Please go away. Alright, fix the pipe. Yeah, I haven't done this in a while because there's a skip that you can do where pretty much you pick your way through a door, and once you've picked your way through the door, you hack a terminal, and that terminal allows you to just say, override the security lockdown. That's it. Just skip it. And now we've repaired all the pipes, so we can either wait for the reactor to restart naturally, or we could do it like this.
Initiating system restart.
And now what's great is this room won't be super radioactive.
Reactor system
I mean, we don't care because we're in power armor, but, like, I'm sure that other guy will appreciate it. What the hell is shooting me? Oh, you.
Please stand clear of the doors.
Invisible guy. Way to go, invisible guy. Yeah, so this would normally be the door. But I'm not gonna bother picking it because we just did the actual thing. So now these bulkheads will have opened, and I will forget about the turrets in this room. I always forget about the turrets in that room. So we're through the reactor. We are one step closer to the mainframe. And this guy's tagging along. They want to be on a team with me, and I see no reason not to do that. There we go. No problem, bud. So now, in order to progress further, we have to
Authorized personnel to test
first kill that turret.
operation center. Activating mainframe security
Yeah,
protocol.
so the robots are trying to defend the mainframe cores.
Personnel to defend the
These mainframe cores that Geoff is dealing with
additional security.
with his lovely, lovely explosive weapon. Normally, you could run around and like individually shoot the mainframe cores, or remove them just by walking up to them and interacting with them. Geoff is see, you can destroy them one by one. Or, again, let's say you had an explosive Gatling gun. Ah, okay. Or a harpoon gun. Well, they're on the ground now. Hello.
Assembling reinforcements.
Ow. It hurts.
Ambush.
Fun. Fun with heavy weapons. Alright, we're just gonna do this the harpoon way. The faster we take down these turrets, the easier it'll be to survive in here.
Mainframe intensity at 25.
And we are coincidentally breaking a bunch of mainframe cores by shooting at just the turrets with our explosive weapons.
Teams to
Oh, shit. Bit of help, guy. That Assaultron came out of nowhere. Okay. Woo! Get wrecked. Oh, hi. You're still alive. Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, we still have to destroy the mainframe, but thankfully that's not too hard. I just heard a Dominator say it's standing down.
Mainframe integrity compromised. Avoiding security protocol.
Oh, there's a Dominator.
Engineering team informed you. The operation center is only being prepared.
Frick.
Define yourself.
Okay.
All abiding.
Thank you.
Have nothing to fear.
Okay, we got extra security. We're still breaking mainframe cores, which is funny to me. It doesn't do anything at this point, but makes us all feel a little better. One of those is going to explode. Are you kidding me? This is the third. Oh my god. I ain't even mad. That was great. That was great. Okay, well. One exploding robot wasn't enough to take us out, but two definitely was. Do I like have the right perks on? No, I don't want to do that right now. Oh, I should take Lone Wanderer off. Squad maneuvers, injector. Wait. No, I still don't want to open that. Okay, good. I don't have Super Duper on. That's the main one. See, now these doors are open because we overrode the reactor lockdown. There's a turret in there. I don't care about it. I'm running past it. We're just moving on with our lives. Alright. My junk is on the ground over here. I can pick up the junk that I dropped. There was a lot of it. I ain't even mad. That was a hilarious death. So this tunnel right here, going from the mainframe room to the next area, which is the storage area, there's usually an Assaultron Dominator that spawns here, but I'm pretty sure Geoff already found that one with his face. So next is the storage area, and there's another door we have to open. And unfortunately, the way to open it is with mainframe cores. You know, those things we just blew up a ton of. Please explode, my friend. Excellent. And while we're here, might as well scrap the junk we're carrying to make ourselves significantly lighter. You can see there's robots in there already. Hello. Oh, that didn't. So there's a sentry bot that spawns right over there. I shot it in the fusion cores. I win. It's gonna explode. Don't go too near it, guy. It's gonna blow. Alright. That turret dead now? Turret's dead, but these gutsies aren't. Alright. Those guys can go to hell. Man, this guy is This buddy here is doing great. Surprisingly tanky for what appears to be like a sneaky pistol build or something. Alright, so here's the security door. And we need to remove these damaged mainframe cores.
Unauthorized tampering detected in the facility's mainframe.
And we can either go on a scavenger hunt to find intact ones, or we can go repair these damaged ones. I'm gonna go do that second thing. Also, there's a door here that unlocks a shortcut back to the beginning, just in case you die. I don't know why anyone would die in here. That'd be ridiculous. Someone getting downed or dying. Oh, here. I will defend you, buddy. Oh, you're on it already. Okay. So yeah, you can repair the mainframe cores that you pick up at a tinker's bench, like he's doing. I'm assuming that it's he because their name appears to be Willard. And I saw Legendary Assaultron. These are words that I hate to hear. Piss off, my friend. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go repair mine because I don't know if they have enough. Unfortunately, we can't do that while we're in power armor, so we'll just have to go over here and do this really, really fast. Quest items, mainframe core. You need a bunch of circuitry, you need a bunch of steel, and you need 15 cores for 15 slots in the door. You can also just have those mainframe core items in your inventory, but they're really heavy, and they're not really worth lugging around. Contact reacquired, you say? Oh. Did it just fucking die? It looks like it just fucking died. There's just stuff exploding everywhere here. This is normally one of the most tense parts of a silo run, not because this part is particularly difficult, but because the lag between saying insert the cores and the cores being inserted can be substantial. And let's say you're playing a fragile stealth build, as I sometimes do. It's not a fun wait. But the good news is that we are almost all the way to launch prep. The room after this is the launch control room. And this is where I'm actually going to do a thing that I could have been doing this entire time, hacking a security terminal, so that I can remove all the... Oh my god, this is a nightmare. Oh, this is a nightmare. Oh my god, we got it. Okay. Or we can take out all the turrets at once. Deactivate all the turrets. All the turrets are down now.
Control room active. All stations standing by. To the launch control terminal to initiate the launch prep sequence.
Where'd it go? I think... Okay, they killed it. Hello? Ow, 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 ow. Please go to hell. Alright, so now that we're here, all that remains to be done is to initiate launch prep. Now, launch prep is a complicated process. It takes a little while. I could read all those, but Geoff ain't big for reading.
All personnel take your stations. All personnel to stations.
So, the way launch prep works here is there are 5 launch control chiefs that are a part of this process. And they will spawn in over time.
The control room. Security
and we have to defend them from the security forces that show up.
Fabricating replacement security.
And it's going to be a lot of them. That is the first of the launch chiefs, the launch control chief. You. I don't like you. Alright. Harpoon is not going to be practical going forward here. So yeah, the robots here will pretty solidly aggro on the launch chiefs. And we don't want that. We want them to be alive and happy.
Area not secure.
That's an Assaultron. I don't like that. I don't know where the Assaultron is. It's probably making a beeline for the launch chief. But we have to defend the launch chiefs while the progress bar of launch prep fills up. I keep thinking that my friend here is... I don't know that person, by the way. They just happen to show up at the same time as me. Which does give me high hopes for successfully doing a Scorchbeast Queen fight, if there are people here willing to do this.
Law-abiding citizens.
You see that for the quest I Am Become Death, one of the optional objectives is to fire your nuke at the prime fissure site, which is where the Scorchbeast Queen pops out. Please die. Please die. Oh my god. Assaultron Dominators are the highest tier of Assaultron that you can fight, and they are, as you can see, a giant pain. I'm gonna need all of you to die, please. Please explode. Have I mentioned that silo runs are normally pretty good for experience? Let's say you want to get a lot of experience. Also, it is the place where the dramatic music playing right now best fits. Yeah, I heard you. Where are you at?
Launch prep at 25%.
Our stealth friend appears to have a good lock on the main room. I am keeping an eye out on their health, though. Oh. I saw that. Oh no, that's a launch chief. Okay. We don't hurt them. Now all 5 of them are active. There's an Assaultron somewhere. We don't know where. If any of the launch chiefs get destroyed, there's a terminal by the pod where they pop out where you can just say, make a new one. Also, the progress bar will keep filling slowly as long as one of them is active. So you could just do the slowest launch prep in the world by having one guy alive. And this is also a quest where the state of the server you're on has a major impact on how doable the silo is. Are you serious? Someone's doing encrypted right now? That's the worst timing. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. We almost died. I mean, that encrypted will probably be over by the time we launch this nuke. That screen effect means there's an Assaultron somewhere out here. Up here? No, it's not up here.
Launch prep at
It's the screen effect associated with an Assaultron laser.
Chief propulsion officer.
And now one of them's been destroyed. Now, we don't really need to worry about it too much because we have 4 of them left.
Digital security required.
Okay, oh, no, that's bad. Oh, hi! Hi, you're on the ground. I didn't see you down there on the ground. Let's just stim back up to full here. Yeah, we are almost done. The bar on the right for Countdown Alpha is almost done. And when it finishes, all of the security forces will be deactivated. as such.
All systems
And
nominal.
that is
Standing
how you
by
run
for
a nuke
proper
silo.
authorization.
And that is the golf club that I get. Alright. I will expend a keycard.
Accepted. Keypad access
And now,
granted.
using the magical powers of Geoff's luck, I will enter the launch code for Silo Alpha. That seems like a launch code. And that's a success. Now, is that group still doing encrypted? They are. Well, you know, we could do this. We could do this just fine. It's time. So this is the nuke map, by the way. There's a big area we can't nuke in the forest. It includes Vault 76. This is the safe area. But everywhere else is fair game. We could fire it at that encrypted, but we're not going to because we're not jerks. Instead, we're going to position a nuke in a very friendly way for everybody so that it overlaps Fissure Site Prime, but it leaves the area of Drop Site V9
Attention.
open.
Launch sequence activated. Launch tube will seal.
Alright.
in 30
I
seconds.
think our ally there also completed the quest. Now what we're going to do is we're going to run out up the secret exit, an access back to the surface, and from there we will watch our nuke be fired, and it'll be great. It'll be awesome. Hell yes. Oh, alright. I'm off the team now. That's fine. Oh, Blood Eagles. Oh god. There's a lot of you. I just wanted to see my nuke get fired, you bastards. I'm gonna need you all to die, please. Oh, there it goes! We missed it because the Blood Eagles were shooting us. Yes. Okay. So now that guy kicked us off a team, we don't need to be running squad maneuvers and injector anymore. We can swap back to Lone Wanderer because we are, once again, adventuring alone. I hear something bad. Alright, let's go to this encrypted. And maybe I'll show up, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just cut in back at the Queen fight. But either way, we're launching our nuke and we're going to complete the quest, I Am Become Death. Oh, this is in progress.
Alright, listen up, agents.
Okay.
If you're hearing this, that means
Oh,
I've
oh god.
business for you. That don't sit well with
The
me.
hell is that?
You've just
Oh god, there's so many people down.
initiated the recall process for a rogue assaultron. A tough one.
Yep.
This thing's got a shield so strong, hardly anything will dent it. But I have just the solution for that. There are 3 pylons
Okay.
set up around the area.
We'll talk about this quest sometime. We'll probably do it
Long
after,
story short, that means your bullet
you know,
juice
we'll need something. Oh
just
my
a
god!
from you right
Oh!
into that robot shield. You'll need all 3
We got
actives to
yeeted
down
straight
it.
to hell by that.
Good luck. Hope you fare better than I
That
did.
was rough. The force with which we were yeeted. Oh, I got you, guy. Oh, they're dead. Yay, we did it. And we got a 3-star radium rifle to knock. Oh, wow, that's a terrible roll. But that's fine. Our nuke just landed. We can't see it from here, but we can go there. Oh, god. We became encumbered because the silo run gave us some missiles. Now, so we missed the impact. Sorry about that, but I wanted Geoff to get experience from that event. And now we're here at, ooh, watch the cranberry bog load in. Oh, Jesus, there's 3 Scorchbeasts here already. Okay. Alright. Well. Oh, hi. Please go to hell and die. This is not the Scorchbeast Queen. This is just a regular Scorchbeast. Go away. Now, the Scorchbeast Queen has undergone several alterations over the course of this game's life. Wait. Wait. Oh, that's just a legendary Scorchbeast. This is the Queen. Well, good for us. Now, one of the main changes is that this fight has been incredibly unpredictable sometimes. And the fact of the matter is that if the Queen never lands, then it takes a very long time to kill her. Because everyone's just kind of sitting down here on the ground, waiting for her to get close. So a strategy here is to try and shoot her wings. Because if you can break her wings, it makes her land. Okay, and there's that other Scorchbeast. Oh, someone opened up lunchbox. That's nice. Here we go. She landed. Let's just open up with a minigun. As you can see, we're not exactly doing a ton of damage. The Scorchbeast Queen has some of the craziest damage resistance in the game. In fact, I think she just has the most damage resistance in the game. Oh, there's that other legendary Scorchbeast. He's the guy we joined a team with. No. Oh, hi! Oh, yeah. So the Scorchbeast Queen spawns a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of stuff. Ah, I see somebody. Gonna get him. Never leave a friend downed. And in Fallout 76, everybody's your friend, because everybody's pretty nice. Okay, I mean, there are assholes, but there are few of them compared to the good folks. Mostly because the assholes didn't stick around. Here's somebody with a railway rifle, because I'm pretty sure I heard the toot-toot that it makes when it reloads. There's a Deathclaw. That's a Deathclaw. That's a Deathclaw. Particularly for a character like Geoff, it's very important that I keep pacifist mode on, because otherwise I would be constantly tagging people accidentally. Hey! I know Rolling Cookie. They've been in some of these. Woo! Woo! Come back. You. Boom. So I think we're still waiting for her to regen once. She's just got, like, so many hit points. It's ridiculous. Like I said, until we can get her to land, it's hard to get enough consistent damage on her. We leveled up again. Ah, that's pretty good. There we go. Oh, she kind of flew weird there. All right, so there's the regen. And this fight's pretty well in hand, I would say. We have basically an entire server lighting it up. At this point, the Scorchbeast Queen's wings should be in a bad state, and it should be difficult for her to take off again. The hope is that we kill her before she does that, because then it can take a long time to get her to land again. she'll summon scorched versions of everything during this. It's funny, on a particularly lagged out server, you just see her kind of fart them out. Oh no! Okay, well, there she goes. Oh, cool. I guess we broke her wings again. Please go away. She's got this Sonic Scream attack that I don't really know what it's supposed to do, but it normally knocks me out of vats. Is how I usually experience it. As Geoff, it doesn't seem to be doing a lot. But yeah, like I said, at this point, things are reasonably in hand. We do need to keep the damage on her. We do need to keep her wings broken. Oh, anglers. I hate anglers. And rad scorpions. And mirelurk hunters. All of them. All of those suck. Oh. Okay, somewhere a Megasloth just farted out spores. No, don't do the thing you used to do where you just fly away into the night. Yeah, she's gonna land. She's gonna land. And boom! Geoff's gun may not be magic anymore, but it's still pretty fun. Once she gets down into the red, which in this case I would say is below 40% health because it triggers the Executioner's effect, she tends to die pretty quickly. And someone hit her with a Cryolator, and that was a smart move. Look at how slow she's going. And there's the effect finally catching up. These fights can be a little bit of a laggy mess. And boom! And now we clean up. There's still a lot of stuff to clean up. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage. The random stuff she summons can be just as dangerous as she is. That Megasloth. And the several death claws we've seen. Oh god. Alright, what is our reward for taking down the Scorchbeast Queen? We get a prime receiver plan for some machine guns, some plans we already know, and a weightless metal right leg. Well, you know, you can't win them all, but that's still pretty solid. That means that Geoff has now completed both sides of the main Fallout 76 storyline. Both Wastelanders and the main game. So I'm going to take advantage of one of these lovely survival tents that people have put down here and drop off a bunch of junk and go find a workbench where I can scrap stuff, because we're very overweight right now and we need to remedy that. So until next time, this is Geoff signing off from his very first nuke, and you know what, we will wait, where's the queen? We'll finish this with a photo op. Yeah, I know I'm suffering from shell shock, but I don't really mind that much. We want... yeah, this works. Excellent. Good photo. But that'll do it. Geoff will still be adventuring, but we've run out of main quest, which is pretty great. So until the next one, peace out. Woo! We did it!